It's the first time we've heard in detail from the man at the centre of this scandal. Speaking to the Sunday Times, Martin Bashir can't bring himself to admit he was wrong. "I never wanted to harm Diana in any way, and I don't believe we did," he says. "Everything we did in terms of the interview was as she wanted, from when she wanted to alert the palace to when it was broadcast to its contents. My family and I loved her." In many ways, his comments will only fuel the demand for answers from the BBC and others who were involved, like former Director General Lord Hall, whose investigations into Martin Bashir and the fake documents were described as woeful. After calls for him to step back from public life, he's resigned as chair of the National Gallery. Chris Blackhurst was one of the journalists that the BBC lied to after he asked if Bashir had told Diana she was being spied on.
There's no way that Lord Hall could have carried on as chairman, because I think I'm right in saying that the Prince of Wales is patron of the National Gallery, and that would really be compromising for him. And whatever he did as chairman of the gallery, every time he did anything or the gallery did anything, questions about Martin Bashir and the Princess of Wales would always be asked, so it was impossible.
But Hall's apology doesn't go far enough for those who believe this has raised serious questions about how the BBC is governed.
No one is bigger than the organisation, and they need to ensure that when they do actually put things forward, the editorial policy unit actually has a real say and real clout, so that it withholds the standards that you'd expect of our leading public service broadcaster.
Some who worked at the most senior levels within the corporation agree this is a time to look inward.
There was a systemic failure as well as an individual failure, and correcting that is important for the individual, for the staff involved in the BBC, but it's of course terribly important for the audience and the licence fee payer.
For Diana's brother, Lord Spencer, it's the Met Police he now wants to act. We understand he's again written to the force demanding they look further into the fake bank statements used by Bashir to deceive him. He also alleges Diana was a victim of blackmail and fraud. It has brought back painful memories for Diana's family. Prince William, representing the Queen as Lord High Commissioner of the Church of Scotland, unexpectedly spoke about the difficult days around Diana's death.
"I was in Balmoral when I was told that my mother had died. Still in shock, I found sanctuary in the service at Crathy Kirk that very morning. And in the dark days of grief that followed, I found comfort and solace in the Scottish outdoors."
I'm told that Prince William is going to continue working with the BBC on certain projects, but he has made it very clear that he never wants that interview with his mother to be shown again. And in some way, he wants the BBC to try and correct that false narrative that he says it portrayed for so many years. The interview sparked a chain of events that rocked the monarchy. The Queen, again out on public duties, visiting HMS Queen Elizabeth, has, of course, in recent years, weathered other difficulties. This time, her family and her institution are not under attack, but through painful memories, are still feeling the repercussions. Rhiannon Mills, Sky News in Edinburgh.